Ladies and gentlemen, it's grand finals time. Game 18 is upon us. There's no messing around. There's no face cams from himself and Martin because the game is alive. The bird's already gone across. Martin can talk us through the flight path, how it was, and Ansvar will be able to show you with his little mouse cursor to give you a quick estimation of where things were. We can already see that people are unfortunately in a bit of turmoil. Apocalypse gone down from Blaze. I am seeing one member of Na'Vi actually getting potentially pushed by somebody on the side of Apex with a vehicle. First circle hits, and it's gone to the west coast. If Tempo Storm was still here, they'd be absolutely laughing right now. A team that is, it's certainly Adepts, as kickers. Teams that are not faring too well on the leaderboard at the moment, but certainly could be rounding out the tournament with a top finish. Still a one-on-one fight going down. Oh my god, TSM. Okay. They could be getting rushed from behind here because Blaze is pulling up on them. They're sending it in. Anvar's got the POV. What's happening, my dude? Let's have a look at this. The drill comes down, the initial barrel opens, but he gets run over. Lyron, he's gone. Miraku does finish it off as well, so TSM get the first initial opener. In the open, it's not good when Lazar sees him. Instantly strikes, and Lazar just blames him. Bard's gone down. Is that the same player? It is, so it's actually Liquid who took him down, and the follow-ups there, and the one team that TSM... The one team they did not want to be involved in that is Team Liquid. They didn't get a frag point. That has to be noted. God. Circle does go north. It does stay around the central area, but we keep Georgia Paul Bay in. I do like you touched on Minigaka because I actually didn't realize that they'd split. I thought they'd committed, at one point they had committed all to Everest, but putting two apart plays so well because it gives them more options, and the circle has been extremely favorable to them. This is exactly where Liquid wants to be. They sneak 1 point away and take out Kill Yakai, but the Northern Lights are there to remove Shift W from play. We lose another team. Even though it's only 1 kill, 1 point matters when you're chasing the championship against the bystanders. The bystanders have not had this easy so far. They're up on the edge of the circle, and really they can only come forward. But coming forward puts them in line with every other team that's going to be laying down the hammer. There is a challenge to the King of the Mountain. I'm really sorry to break you off, Martin. Liquid have got Northern Lights behind them, WS above them, TSM in front of them. Like, I know there's a lot of fights obviously going to go on. What's about to happen here? If they drive straight into TSM, that's them dead. Jeems will be the first one lamb to the slaughter. Will he be spotted by Fex? Remember that they're a 3-man stack. They don't want to just go away and dying for no reason whatsoever. There is an opportunity to maybe just hit this ditch and stay here. Really not go any further. It could be very dangerous to do so. Jeems, you've got away with your life. You know, you've got away with murder a little bit. Kind of stay around this area. Now, I understand what they're trying to do because they still know they have that team above them on the high ground. Yeah. Who will be an absolute nuisance. They could break everything apart that Team Liquid is trying to backburner and basically to try and build. Bystanders finally have to pull forward, and all they've really got to work with now are the main hangar buildings. And that's unfortunately just down to how slow they've been. They've been a little bit slow for me, and I think they could have actually moved more towards the front six, back six, in and around North George itself. Excuse me, South George itself. Vex, Miraku onto Batulans. 1 point goes the way of TSM. That now evens them up how they were at the start. Remember, they were chasing Liquid simultaneously, but Liquid picked up a frag, and TSM is down 1 player as well. Bystanders, where are you going to go? What are you going to do? Show me the plan. Show me the route. 'Cause at the moment, you're just being peppered across the road and basically gate-kept by Ents.
Yeah, I would like. I was calling it before. I was saying it before. Like, I would have liked to see the Eastern push from this, potentially get on top of Everest and make a play from there, but like, to cross the road at this time, it's gonna be impossible. Like, Umakan is already looking at them shooting. Like, they have to do a Hail Mary somewhere, or they have to do something else. Like, it's gonna be a rough one. Potentially even like a play off the crates into the Bay of Crates, and then try to sneak into the South George area. Rather, Navi's also trying to get into a better location here. Are they going straight for Liquid, or are they going straight for Plays? That is the question. Looks like they're going straight for Liquid. This could be points that they need. They're getting ready for it for sure. Shots coming out. Teams finding 1. Teams finding 2. Orange tap. 1 stolen. Lhasa finding 1 more. That is 2 more points. That is 4 total for Team Liquid. Lhasa stole 1 of them though, but they are still 4-man strong, and they've gotten 4 more points. And I think they're going to be above bystanders for this one. I think they're going to be 2 points ahead now. Northern Lights, are they going to attempt the same here? Yeah, Liquid, they are 2 points ahead. Okay. Look at that one.
I like seeing the live standings. I was hoping we were going to get them, but for every single, with those top 3 teams, we know how vital every single kill will count. So they do jump up. TSM still stay exactly 20 points behind them. Behind the damage lead, excuse me, behind the overall leaders. But again, we're not into that top 10 yet. If they want to make this happen, they have to go down now, sub-par. It's easier said than done, but Blaze will hold them back now. They do have a little bit of a busy neighborhood, I will say, Martin. You've got Blaze on the opposing side of the road, so you can't fold out from Everest. You've still got Wind Streak above you. And then you've got the Northern Lights who just turned up for no apparent reason whatsoever. Thought, you know what, let's get involved. Let's have a bit of a three-way over here. Liquid's there, WS is there, and it's not a problem. So Cole does keep them in, but it does not keep the bystanders in. What do you think they do? Take one of these tributaries just below WS?
The richest below east side WS, but I'm not sure if they have too many cars or if they have bikes or anything, but we'll see how they're going to be able to execute that one. On the west side, though, it is Apex here. They are in a rough spot. They have to move out of this Western Hospital area. Istanbul Wildcats is putting pressure on them. Adept is in the hospital. Omokan is in there as well. They have to make a move to try to either take on the fight with hospital and take the hospital hill or something else. It might be a breach. We'll see what they do here. Could be a breach onto the area of this. Ooh, well played. Intense pulling off on this one. Gonna take the fight straight on with Omokan. He's gonna find one. Drop shot onto Page, taking him down. Super well played by Intense. What an execution. Now they have to take on the hospital and fight them there. Tundu's gonna go down to Calvin. That's a great play. And now Adepts is left with three guys alive here. And Apex is just rushing these guys.
Yeah, they want to get stuck in here. There's nothing else really to do. They get the info, though. But however, the crossfire is there. Hell, that was all kinds of dangerous. It was a Hail Mary just to send it and full send it. Speaking of full sending, the tributary will be the player for the bystanders. They have the vehicles. They can build a little bit of a wall in front of them. Beamy with an M24. This is the time to shine with that thing, my dude. If you can see people out in the open, Ents have been peppering you for all this time. Maybe you can have some sort of, I don't know, play back onto them. Get a bit of revenge. A nade from Fex would be absolutely phenomenal. The bounce is just too fast. He finds him in the smoke. He finds him rezzing. As the Northern Lights gone. TSM with some points, but there is a response, and it's from up high. Ira does fall. At least gets Maxi before doing so. So damage done onto the side of TSM. They're not out of the woods just yet, and Ira's in the blue. That's devastating. All of WS are just folding onto Fex. How long did he hold on for? Kemba, right-hand side, sees it, spots it, nails him. But look at the damage done, 23 hit points. That's all he has, is forced back to heal. And he's only got one first aid, Martin. They're clutching at straws. TSM is playing with scraps.
Yeah, this is going to be such a rough one for him. Fakes here with the barrel and low ground. Nobody peeking, nobody helping. Miracle putting a little bit of pressure on them, but he has just a slight edge to play with, and he's not inside the new circle. 25 seconds to the closest. Wanderer's going to find Miracle. Now Fex is left alone. TSM 4 kills so far. This could very well look like a third place. He's going to find one. Shots are coming in from the back end. That is TSM out in 11th place. And it looks like they have secured themselves a third place, but let's look. Liquid, they could be needing those points so hard. It depends on how well the bystanders do. Now win streak, they have to push this one. Omokan finding one. Nice shots here from Genji. He's going to be found though. Vascular is going to go down to the zone, and Adepts is out in 10th, and the Omokan esports guys are going to go down in 9th position.
So we'll try and bring you those live standings up just to give you a quick update on where we are. Currently our top two teams are basically just over a very slight hill compared to another. It's still a 2-point game. Now, remember, I don't believe that this takes into standings into account, if I'm not mistaken.
Points, no.
So placements do not come in until we're all said and done and the actual end game is over with. So this is just by kills alone. So you can pretty much say if a team is above them when it comes in both in kills and in placements, then that team's absolutely won. Hence, may just help out the bystanders. They could be feeding here. Beamy opts to find the M24. Smokes are going down to give him some level of cover because they're going to have to fight Ends. They need to go high. This could be a chance for maybe Team Liquid to get involved in this one, but it's too fragile. Over we go. Jort, quick few bullets off, but now the game is up for Ents. They know exactly where they are. First one will fall, but it's not without damage himself. Rustam Ma wants to get stuck in here. Matrelius from the distance actually helps out by taking down Tixu. Rustam Ma falls as well. That's the second one. Third one gone. And well, it's out. Oh, it's a death nade out of the hands of Diggory. Flamey, Beamy. Is that the go symbol for Liquid? It absolutely must be. They know they're in trouble, and the death squad is about to come rolling up the hill. They will solidify their win here. All they have to do is take out the bystanders. They know they are weakened. They smell blood in the water mountain. They absolutely want this lurking slowly but surely to get involved. One Squeaky's gone. That's another member eliminated in front of them. That's another team they don't have to worry about. Mexi, he hangs fire for now. as the bystanders, they do get themselves back on their feet. Was there 2 down? Maybe.
Yeah, it was 2 knock. Yeah.
It
so
was
they
2 knocks.
We have 2 members standing, 4 members standing. They're all up. Beamy, Flamey has to heal teams. Teams has spotted one. He's going to try to go for a nade. He's got a... Oh, Kodmago found Beamy. He is knocked, and now Clip is finding 1 more point, securing that one. That's 6 kills for Team Liquid so far. I think they very well might be tied at this point, or 1 point apart. Teams.
Nade God. He could get this, Martin. He could. If it's a person who can land a nade perfectly any single time, it'd be the Nade God himself, but he only has 1. 2 mollies in hand also, in the back burner. Patiently he waits, and that's fine, just to get the information. Oh. Smash is taking out Beamy. There's a second one gone as well. Very little HP. The nade, the long ball, the curve. He's gone for the wrong target, but they're up close and personal. Clips here. Will it be a short one? I don't think they realize at the foot of the hill. They think they're further back. Ibby's there, Jort. It's time to put the punishment down. It's time to put this to bed. If they kill this team, if they wipe them out, they are the grand champions. They solidify the trophy. They solidify the money. It comes down to 1. The bystanders are gone. That's it. GG, job done. Team Liquid will take the championship as they eliminate their closest enemy.
So well executed here by Team Liquid, and still having an anchor point in Mexi to make sure that they can get into the circle further apart. Wanderer has gone down on the south side. Blaze and Etiquette and Digital Analytics, the 3 Turkish rosters that have been playing so well so far, is on the west side, and they have to fight for scraps to get inside this next circle here. Liquid has a really good position. They have organic cover as well to make sure that they can get some good shots from them. They could potentially take this win home here. Liquid 151 points and bystanders 148. TSM on 129 points here. The top 3 is definitely guaranteed at this point.
Mathematically, it's impossible for DA to win this. And mathematically, it's impossible even once the placement points do come into effect for anybody else to win this. But Team Liquid, you can see from the stats, they're already above everyone. They might just finish this off. They might just go ham on this absolute lobby and seal the deal in a wonderful, wonderful fashion. You can already see they're on 10 kills. You know what? Just send it home, boys. Send it home for a win. Last time we saw TSM actually win, I think it was DreamHack themselves. If not, it was another event regardless. They solidified it with a win. This is just sealing it with a kiss. Smexy still going hard on the side of DA. Ibby wanting to get involved. They're taking full ground control. Look at that circle, Martin. Everyone else is just by the west. All 4 players of Liquid have just centered up and squared up. They're ready to rock and roll because at the end of this one, this is their event. This is their competition. They have just battered everybody in game number 6, in game number 18 of this weekend.
Yeah, they have really executed this last game here to a superstar performance. 11 kills so far. They are going to be executing it so well as well. 13 kills for them and a win. 23 points to solidify themselves at the top. What a fantastic performance for them so far.
They were 2 points behind when we started all this on what needed to be a magical run, and they picked up 23 points. I mean, what a better way to be winning an event.
Money and power, respect my mind, no die from last shot. I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn, I feel amazing. Damn, I'm in the matrix. My mind is living on cloud 9, and this 9 is never on vacation. Start up that mind.